Nobody asked for this.
Ouch.
Pick up your microphone, honey. Nobody asked for this. Okay.
Nobody asked for this.
Nobody asked for that. And yeah, we're here. We're doing it. I think I'm gonna like sound like I'm like screaming into this, and that's like what I don't want it to be. I don't want to like have it like here. Should I have it like here? I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm like screaming at people, but like
Yeah, I can't imagine how you sound over the video.
see, like
the microphone needs to be right here for me,
no
but for you,
way.
it needs to be like
over here. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, nobody asked for that. Well, actually, not true. I feel like people low key were like asking for this. I mean, like I've had people say that, like, Christopher, is that falling
The
off?
poster's falling off the wall.
No, wait, you
can't
literally
even see it.
see
You can't.
It doesn't matter. But no, yeah, I feel like people like low key were asking for this because Courtney literally has on her calendar tell Chris to shut up. I don't know when you put it for, but I know it literally says on her calendar.
Oh, it's coming up.
But yeah, what player are you wearing, Courtney?
What player?
Yeah.
Oh, if you might have to ask.
Wait, is it gonna be backwards? I don't know.
Oh,
anyway,
it might be.
But in case if it
But
is,
it doesn't matter. I am wearing Travis Kelce's
wait,
because
and
he's
what number?
hot.
What number is it without looking? What number?
87.
I thought you were about to say 78. I'm wearing Nick Bosa.
Problematic
fave. Problematic fave. And he's number, I think it says 97.
I don't even know what he's like problematic for. Do you know?
Nick Bosa is problematic. I literally actually read about this before we started doing this because I was like, wait, let me see what he's actually problematic about. And people say that he's like a white nationalist, which is different than a white.
I don't even know.
Yeah, he like back in like 2019, like he was liking like tweets that were about like anti-black issues, anti-gay things.
Isn't that like a
Oh, and MAGA stuff. He was liking MAGA stuff.
Okay.
I don't know.
Are we allowed to say that?
Those things.
He was
like,
liking magnet stuff.
Liking magnet stuff. He's not aligned with that anymore. Again, I don't know. I am not informed on it.
He's keeping that shit like low key.
That being said, I saw him in the Skims ad with the Kim Kardashian Skims ad that he did like the I don't know. I just thought he was like the cutest person ever. His eyes, his like bedroom eyes and whatever.
Bedroom eyes?
Bedroom eyes. They're like dead bedroom. They're like dead eyes.
What does that mean?
Like
no, bedroom eyes sounds like sexy. Like what the hell?
Yeah,
like yeah, but then you just called them dead eyes.
No, but
like
he has dead eyes. He has like dead man eyes, and like I think that's cute. Like the way that he was like holding like the I don't know what he was holding.
The way he was holding the
football. I think that's
I
what
wanted to be the football so bad.
Well, you can do whatever you want. Hide the body, snap my neck and hide the body, and then do whatever you want. Like, I just think he's so
Wait,
cute.
for him?
For him, for sure. What do you think you would let Travis Kelce do?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Or yeah, you don't want Taylor Swift to find out.
Yeah, I don't want to tell her because I'm a Swiftie.
She's sending lawsuits out now.
For what?
Well, didn't you see the thing about the deep fakes? Like, people were like, it was like AI generating her. Like, it was. I didn't see it, but it was like of her, and she. That's when like the White House literally like came out and was like, we have to issue like we need to like get a hold on like the deep fake and the AI stuff because they were like generating like pictures of her or I don't know.
Naked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, so
what's crazy about that is that we don't have to do that for Drake.
Wait, did you see that? Wait, I don't know if I asked you this. Did you see that?
I didn't see it.
You didn't look it up?
I tried, but I think it was already like wiped.
No, baby, it is out there. It is out there.
Because like I even downloaded Reddit because like this link from Reddit was supposed to take me there, but it was
wait,
like,
according to what?
It was like some hentai. It wasn't even his thing.
Wait, for the record, X. No, you have.
I heard that it's on X though.
It is. No, it's on there. That's how I found it.
I'm making an X tonight,
and you're gonna see it. Drake just gives the energy that is just like cringe.
But like what people are comparing it to, he has to fill his used condoms with hot sauce.
Wait, I beg your pardon?
He fills every time he hooks up with a girl, he like fills his condoms with hot sauce.
Wait.
There have been instances.
Wait, prior to or afterwards?
Prior to.
Wait, for what? Why?
Because
to do what?
Girls will go into the bathroom and try to like stick it in their
Does that do
to get
something?
pregnant.
Oh, does that like
to get pregnant. Does that do something?
No. Wait, I'm
But
lost.
like putting the hot sauce in there so that like they see it, and then like the one girl did try to put it in her, start burning her.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Anyway,
This is alleged. I don't know.
Wait, okay.
I don't have the source, but I've heard that.
I feel like I'm actually screaming into this thing. No, but which speaking of, you wearing like Travis Kelce, like Taylor Swift, like Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is here. Do you have a Valentine?
No.
You're looking at her?
You're looking at her.
I'm definitely looking at myself.
I don't have a Valentine, but that is okay because I'm too sexy to celebrate Valentine's Day.
Tell another one. Tell another one. Yeah, no, I feel like with Valentine's Day like coming up and everything, like I don't know, I feel like we can like talk about like dating app etiquette. I mean, you're on Tinder right now, aren't you?
And I just made a Bumble last night.
Do you have Hinge?
No.
Hinge is
I
unhinged.
have had Hinge, but yeah.
You don't have it right now?
It's just like too much work.
No, it is. No, Hinge is a lot. Is unhinged. The voice notes.
Oh yeah, those are crazy.
Have you? Wait, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know if you can send voice messages on Hinge or if people just have it in their bio.
You can.
Have you got any wild ones?
No, because like when I'm on dating apps, I don't swipe on anybody.
I
or
feel
if I swipe on them, I don't say anything.
What do you mean? You're not the first one to message. Oh, because Hinge is about. Wait, no,
Okay.
that's Bumble. Bumble, you have to be the first one to message.
I just don't message on any account.
So you just downloaded Bumble?
I'm literally just on there to swipe.
You're gonna find out. Obviously, you already know. Yeah, when you type, a girl swipes on Bumble, which I don't know how it works for like guys. Like when I'm swiping, I don't know how it works. Whoever I think matches first has to like be the first one to message, or like your match like times out and it ends.
On Bumble.
Yeah, on Bumble. So I don't know what
the girl
you're
has
about
to be
do.
the first one. I know. I don't know. I don't really know. I just
have you ever messaged first?
I mean, if I'm feeling like bold and I'm a little drunk. I'll say hi,
and then not that. And how do you spell that? How do you spell hi?
I'll say
like lowercase or you type uppercase.
Uppercase H. Lowercase I, but at least like 5 to 10 I's.
And what is their response?
Hey. I don't know, just like hey.
I feel like most guys. I feel like not even just like guys. I feel like most people they say is like hey. I feel like it's always like hey.
But usually they'll like try to continue the conversation and be like, hey, how are you? Like what's going on?
Or how do you feel about like when people are like, hey, what's your snap? Immediately, right when you match and they say, hey,
I always feel like people like that are fake because some guy actually asked me for it the other day and
like what do you mean like fake, like a catfish?
Yeah, like a fake account. Because he asked me the other day for some guy asked me for it and I gave it to him. But then when he went to go add me, I always have to make sure that they have like a snap score.
Wait,
he didn't have a snap score.
It was 0?
I didn't even see numbers. That's why I was like, he's fake.
Wait, no,
I didn't
he has
add him.
to be fake. He has to be fake.
Yeah, I didn't. All of a sudden, the next day on Tinder, he was gone. So he must have like unmatched with me or something.
No, that's fake. Wait, do you remember when? I thought that guy was fake because he had an iPhone 4. It was on Instagram though.
It was on Instagram?
He messaged. It was when we were on our way on vacation with my family and we were in the back of the car. Courtney, I think this guy is fake because he has like an iPhone 4. In the backseat of the car, this guy, I got this message from this guy on Instagram randomly. It was just like, hey, he followed me. It was a random message on Instagram. And his profile, he had like no followers. Like he wasn't really following that many people. And I was like, this must be a fake Instagram account. Like, why is this person messaging me? Whatever. And then I was like, I need you to send me, because he kept saying, I need you to send me selfies. I want to see what you look like, whatever. And I was like, okay. So I was like in the back seat with you, like sending him pictures. And then he sent me a selfie and he had an iPhone 4. And I was like, Courtney, I don't think this guy is real.
Yeah, that sounds was he like older?
He was, and that's what it was. So I literally said to him, I was like, no, you're not real. I don't think you're real. And he's like, I'm literally real. I'm like, I don't think you're real. You're not real. And anyway,
wait. I'm gonna have to nail this into the wall.
No, and I was like, I don't think you're real. I don't think it's happening. Like, I don't think it's like you're legit. Like, send me like proof that you're real. He's like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, dude, I'm real. And I literally said to this guy, I said, you have an iPhone 4. You are not real. And he responded and was like, oh, because I don't have the newest phone, I'm fake. When he said that, I literally blocked him because I felt like the biggest felt like so like mean. Yeah. I feel like it was mean to say that, but like I was just like, bro, you have an iPhone 4. It's 2020. Nobody has an iPhone 4. Like,
My dad still had an iPhone 4.
Wait,
It was like
what
pulling
phone
teeth
does
to
your
get
dad
around.
have currently? Because that is true. Her dad always it was like it was 2022 and he had the iPhone 4.
He had that for like, I want to say like 8 years.
There's no way people have a
Is
phone for
that
8
like
years.
possible? But like that shit was like indestructible. He got
That's true. No, that
like
is true.
after that phone, he had an iPhone 6 and I think he still has that.
How do you think there should be bios in like the dating profile
Okay.
or what's the
There
hot take?
should be bios, but they should only be like a summary in school is like 2 to 3 sentences. Maybe like
I
not.
don't think there should be any sentences in your bio.
Well, I mean, if people are gonna, I don't know. Some of them are just so long that I'm like, I'm not reading
I'm not
that.
reading that. Which, but those are the people who I think are like actually like genuinely like looking for love, which is cute and all. Like, and I do think most of the time it is like to feed the ego, feed the beast, and like I mean that's why like I was like on like dating apps. I just wanted people to be like, oh, like you're so cute, like oh, like whatever. That's yeah, bios, especially like on like gay Tinder and gay Hinge and all of that. Like
Grinder.
we're not saying that. We're not talking about that because the bios on there because it's not like sincere. Like okay, Grinder is for hooking up in like
Grinder's
gay
like
world.
hitting it and quitting it.
Yeah, but like, cause like I feel like straight people say like that like Tinder is for hooking up, and I was always like, no, it's not. Tinder's not for hooking up, and you think Tinder is for like,
You don't think Tinder's for hooking up?
no, that's what Grinder's for. I think Tinder gay.
Okay,
Hold on,
well, in
wait,
the gay
no.
world, that might be a little
So that's why because you already have an app to do like that because Grinder's already for hooking up, so Tinder is for like legit. Like people are on there like sincere, like and like the like what I was saying, like the bios are like their personality type, like ENTFJ, I love
What the fuck does
art,
that mean? I've
like
seen that on there
extrovert.
before.
That's it means like extrovert, like or it's like INT.
Just say that.
Just say that. Like
Just
we
say
don't
you're
need the
outgoing.
abbreviation.
Like,
Well, okay, and that I've always said this to you though too. Like it's okay to be boring. Like a hot take, it's okay to be boring. Like
oh, I don't know about that.
no, it's okay to be boring. You don't need to prove that you're funny
You're
in a Tinder
okay.
bio.
Okay, well, that's true. That's true.
Everyone's on there like, I'm so funny. Ask me a joke. Let me tell you a joke. Let me be funny. Like, I don't want to
You
hear
don't
a
like
joke
funny
on.
people. That's why,
I
because
don't
you want
want
to
you
be
to
the
be
funny
funny,
one.
and that's true. Like, I don't need you to be funny. Like in your like, just be you. Like, and if you're boring,
Just you.
if if this rule number one, if you are boring, just be boring. Don't have a bio. Don't have your Spotify connected. Have 2 photos max, a selfie, and it's like a random like I don't know, random
I
photo.
think I like 3 photos. I like a selfie, and then I like a mirror one, full body, and then like maybe
You need
one
to.
with you and your
Why do you need
friends.
a full body?
I just want to
For what?
see how
All body types are
I can
valid.
tell if they're a tall or short king. You know what I have noticed? I'm always right when someone's short because they don't have their
Wait,
height.
yeah, how?
They don't
Oh,
have
they
their
don't put
height.
that. Well, I feel like people are short when they do put in their bio, which this is like a very straight person dating app thing where they put like 5'11". I'm like, because I always say like guys like round. They
Oh, they
definitely
always lie about their height,
like. I
but
say if you're 5'11", you're actually 5'8". If you put it like if you put 6 foot, you're actually 5'10". Like
yeah.
no one's legitimately 5'11". In that case, if I was 5'11", I probably would say that I'm 6 foot.
Yeah.
But like if you're putting 5'11" in your bio, you're 5'8".
Hmm.
Baby, you're 5'8". Reel it in. Keep it 100. You're 5'8".
Like guys lying about their height is
It's
so
cringe.
and it's just crazy because every
I mean,
every
do you
guy
want
does it. It's like part of like the male like thought process.
that's all they think that they are is their height and
That's where the line begins.
so do you want the height in the bio or no?
I do, but like I know it's like a
But
lie.
you said you can clock it though. So like
Yeah,
you'll
if
know,
they
yeah.
don't have it in there, then I'm like, oh, they're definitely short, and they just didn't want to like put it in there.
Bro, on Bumble, dude, Bumble is like so like sincere. Again, I haven't been on dating apps in a while, so I don't know like what's on there and what's not. But like Bumble is like, although I think Tinder's like this too, where you can put like your political party. You can put
I
like.
never put any of that shit. Bumble's like that.
So what is? Do you have a bio right now? Like what does your profile look like right now?
I never,
Describe it.
I never put a bio. I never put where I work. I never put if I like went to college or not. Because I mean, I kind of
Yeah,
did,
I
but
feel like
like I
that's
didn't.
judgy. Like I don't put
Like
that
I
either.
don't put anything besides my height and that I'm a female.
Have you ever super liked? Are you a super liker?
Absolutely
Or what is it
not.
on Hinge? Rose? You send the rose?
Yeah. I feel like that like reeks of desperation.
So you don't want to see super like if
No.
someone super
If
likes you.
somebody super likes me, I'm not gonna like them out of feeling bad.
No, I genuinely do. I like when people do like super like because I'm like, oh, like they're like committed. But like usually the people that are super liking are not the one. I think it there yeah, it's a chop. No, but I feel like a lot of I appreciate the sentiment.
Okay.
I always swipe on like a profile that you can tell was taken with like an iPod, like an actual fake person, like the actual
Like an
catfish.
android looking shit.
And their name is like Jeremy or Tristan. And it's for sure like a 50-year-old man trying to be like a 20-year-old. And the photo is from like 2000 and like 11 when everybody had like or iPod touches. I always swipe on those profiles because I just want to see like what they're gonna say. I just want to know
Yeah.
what they're gonna say to me.
Like, what are you gonna like do to try to scam me or something?
Right. Like I want to see like how far they're gonna go. Like I'm down, and especially because those are the people who think that you're attractive, so they're gonna be saying like nice things. Like again, like feeding the ego, baby. Like at one point I would just like swipe on like everyone just because I'm like I just want to see what they're gonna say to me. You said you want 3 photos. And you wanted a selfie. You wanted a mirror photo, and then what's the last one?
Friends or family, yeah. Something of like you being out.
Or have you seen the profiles? This is like have a photo of them, and it's usually their first picture, and it's of the girl, their ex girlfriend, and it's like crossed out, where it's like them like cross. You have no other photo. You have actually no other photo, and the first photo you pick is of
Right.
you and a girl, and she's crossed out.
That and when guys post like their
Group of
first
friends.
well, okay, yeah, because then it's like, which one are you? But then when guys post a picture with like their niece or nephew and they're like, FYI,
Not
that kid's
mine.
not
Not
mine.
mine.
Like, then fucking don't use that
Don't
picture.
use that picture. My ideal photos, I feel like, would be like, yeah, number one, it has to be a selfie. It has to be like straight on. It has to be good lighting. It can't be an old photo. I've seen people who say, by the way, first couple pictures are not recent, or they'll say like the third and the fourth picture are recent. And the third and the fourth picture are not the tea. But the first and
That's so
second
weird.
aren't bad, but no, like not the vibe.
I've never heard anybody say that. That's
I don't know.
weird.
I do think it's like a gay person thing. Like, or would you swipe on like when you're swiping through? Do you like scroll to like read the bios? That's why I was saying like don't even put a bio in because no one's looking at that.
I don't. I mean, sometimes I do, but usually I'm just like scrolling.
Because people are like, this is literally one of my biggest pet peeves. Is when guys say, or even I don't know if girls do this too. I love to travel, and it's like a picture of them like family vacation, or then it's like from years ago of them at like a class trip to New York. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you like to travel. Like, yeah, you want to travel.
You want to travel, but you don't like to travel
You don't
because
you don't regularly travel. Yeah, it's expensive.
expensive.
Like I hate when people put like I love to travel. Like yeah, I like to travel too, but like I don't think I can put in my thing like I love
traveling.
because I feel like that paints a picture that like you're like well traveled, you're always traveling,
And
you have money.
also, what do you consider traveling? I feel like traveling
Going
is
to your state
so
capital is not
different.
traveling.
It's so different than a vacation.
Yeah,
Vacation's a week. Traveling is like literally like maybe like going on like a 2 to 4 week like trip
I agree.
and going to multiple places.
That's like overseas to Europe.
Yeah.
And that's traveling, taking pictures, like whatever.
Going to New York,
I don't know if that's traveling.
that's not traveling. You're going on like a trip.
If it's a weekend, it's a 3-day weekend. Baby, that's
Weekend
not traveling.
getaway.
Like you're visiting.
You're visiting. You know what I just actually found out yesterday? But like when you're like swiping on like dating apps, like the people that are on there are on right now.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like the people that
Wait,
are
on
popping
Tinder?
up are currently active.
Wait, what do you
People won't pop up if they're not active, and I didn't know that.
like? What is it like? If they like, what's not active? Like a couple of hours or a couple of like days?
Like literally, I think if you just like close out the app.
No, because they're recent thing. Because I've definitely been on like I've been on Tinder where I'm like I feel like I've swiped on some of these people and like I'm like, or they'll put not usually on here. And
I mean,
then they'll
some
put their that's
people-
when they put their Snapchat in their bio. I'm like,
Yeah, but you have to be like active and like use it.
I know they do it by like
pickings.
radius, like see like who's like close to you. I mean definitely on Grinder, I've had like those moments. I don't know. I
I
know you
mean,
can see
maybe
how close
it's
people
not
are.
true. I don't know.
It was like I hope not because I I don't remember deleting my Tinder. So I don't know if it's still on. Like I don't know if there's people still actively like swiping
Oh
on there.
no, if you're like deleted it and you didn't like, well, if you like remove the app and you didn't delete it, then you're not active.
Oh,
So I don't think you would be like in the mix.
weren't you banned on Tinder?
Yes. Because I got a new number, so now I can be on there.
Uh,
Got banned with my old phone number because I tried selling feet pictures on there and I was not on there for
well,
them. I
official name.
put
Wait, is that not allowed, or is it because you were like
I put my
putting like the
Venmo in
dollar?
it.
Girl,
And I didn't know you weren't allowed to do that.
that
I
was
didn't even make anything.
so like banned.
Yeah, I'm banned for life with that old one. So my apologies to whoever gets that number next. You can't use Tinder.
I don't think I've ever been banned from an app. I don't think so.
2024.
2024, you can always be banned. No.
Maybe.
Other rules you feel like how filtered do you think a photo should be on socials? Because I
should
mean,
not be the one answering this question because you are the queen.
it's no shock. Well, I was even gonna wonder. I'm like, how can you Photoshop a video? I guess I'll find out. Anyway, definitely like if you open up the settings app in my phone and to look at like the hours spent per your activity, I think Facetune is probably like my number one most used app. It just
That's
like gets it
crazy.
together. I mean,
No,
no,
you pick like crazy like overall filters too.
I
Like
used to. I used to.
like saturation and like
You have
contrast.
to look
Like
tan.
he
What do they say? Tanorexic.
anorexic.
Like I definitely think that you can use like a little bit of a filter, but like I mean, have you been on a date with somebody? I don't know if you have, but like where you've been like
I don't know if you have been on a date with
no, no,
somebody,
no, no,
but
but like someone and you're like, oh, this is not the person I thought that
I
they
mean, like the
were
only
in their photos.
time I've ever like went on dates from dating apps was when I was at CSU in like 2017
But like,
when I first got
but
it.
did you think that people like generally look like their photos?
Yeah,
Well, you've probably seen people on there that you've seen in person for sure, that you like know, like whether it's friends or
that's
whatnot.
true. I see people from work on there.
But like, do you think that they are choosing generous photos? Are they?
No, I don't really think straight men like filter.
I don't know. Especially like millennial straight men, they love that one Snapchat filter where it's like you swipe twice to the right, or I don't know. Listen, I don't know if it's the right or the left, but when you swipe and it's not the one that brightens, but the one that's like the orange and the blue kind of filter.
Oh,
I
feel like millennials love black and white.
I literally was just about to say that. I do not want to see a black and white photo, and I was the king.
I used to love black and white photos,
Which
too.
I feel like it was at one point. It was like a thing, like back in like when we were like younger.
I just felt like it
used,
got rid of it, like blended my flaws.
Well, definitely get why people use like a black and white photo, but like I don't want a black and white picture.
It's kind of like gross. It gives me like 1950s.
Rule number whatever: do not use a black and white photo in the sense that you're like artsy, like hot take. I don't be artsy.
Maybe a little insecure.
Yeah, a little insecure coming from someone who's using Facetune 1,000 times, but it's different. Enhancing like what you already have. Like I've like heard stories of people where they're like, I don't know who this person is. Like everybody should like show their profile to their friends and be like, is this me? Is this a general reflection of like who I am? Especially guys. I don't really think girls need to do that. I think guys need to do that.
Are you kidding? Guys showing guys their profiles.
They would literally
get
never.
roasted instantly.
And true straight men, if you show your dating profile, like your profile, you need to think, would I want my friends to see this?
Yes, that's perfect. Yes.
Also, do you care to know like their Spotify most listened to? I don't care.
I never look at that. I literally don't care about anybody's music taste.
Because low key, I do think there's like there is those people out there who purposefully listen to certain music so that
other
pops
people
up,
see it and they're like,
up on their Spotify.
Oh.
It pops up at their end of year recap.
Oh, that's a hot take.
100%. They post like their year end, and I'm like, there's no way.
Okay, I can't get over the one that I saw, like Bruno Mars being in someone's top 5 was kind of crazy. Cause like, okay,
first of all, he hasn't released an album.
Yeah, like okay, I can get that if it's like.
What was number 2?
I don't remember because I was so flabbergasted by Bruno Mars being in there.
Bruno Mars being number 1 for your year end is kind of crazy. Yeah. So when you're on Tinder and you add your Spotify, link your Spotify to your Tinder, you see Bruno Mars.
If Bruno Mars
marry you? Like what?
If Bruno Mars is in your top 5 or you listen to him on Spotify, make sure that shit is not on your dating profile.
Remove it. Don't connect the app. Don't. Bruno Mars is kind of romantic though.
Like, he has good music, but
I don't think it's what you should
it's
be
just
listening to all the time.
it's just like crazy for like replayed that many times.
Is
that
it
it's
cute if you see a man and he has like Taylor Swift #1? Is that like cute?
that's giving like guy pick me.
That's what I was
I
about
know
to
he
say.
doesn't listen
I
to
know
it
he
that
doesn't listen
much.
to it and he's trying to do it so he can get.
Mhm.
Yeah. There are those guys out there who I feel like put things on purpose, like in their bio or like to catch a girl's attention. Or how do you feel about animals being in? Is your dog in your
How do you
pictures?
feel about animals? I feel like
No.
you want me to ask you this question.
Well, I'm just curious if you have your dog in your
I do.
profile
Well, actually, I did. I don't think I do anymore because I don't have like a recent picture with her.
right now.
But like
As we speak,
she's not in it.
for
I'm sad
sure.
because I'll see these guys like with their dogs, and I'm like, oh, the dog is so cute, but like,
Picture of like them and like some nasty looking dog in the picture, and it's like their family dog. It's like how it's like 10 years old, which is
the white ones, they have
with
like
the
crust
disgusting
everywhere.
eyes. Yeah.
Take him to the groomer so he doesn't look crusty.
And that's why you have Facetune on your phone. So you can
Facetune your dog.
So how do we get on what's that dating app for all like the rich people?
Raya?
Yeah, Raya.
Raya.
I think it's Raya.
I've tried to sign up with that twice.
Do you have to? I think you have to pay for it though. If you actually want to be on, I think you have to pay for it.
You have to, but first you have to be like, you have to submit and then like
Submit what?
you have to like submit your profile.
Wait, what are you submitting though?
You're
Like you make your profile and you have to submit
you
it?
have to like connect. I think you have to like put your Instagram and like some of your socials in there because they have to see who
How
you
many
know and you have to
followers?
get like approved. It's so
Which
stupid.
I have never verified my profile on any dating app, like where you have like to check to make sure you're real. I've never done. I tried to do it once and I could not figure it out. It's like fit your face in like a screen that's like this
I feel like
big.
that's trying too hard to prove that
You're real. Like I don't care. Like I literally don't care. Which no, wait. One time this guy was like, "Hey, I want to make sure that you're real." I'm like, "That's cute. That's really cute that you think that my page would be fake." Like if I were to be catfishing, I would not be using my pictures.
It's funny that you are saying this, considering the fact that you do use Facetune, and you're like, you think I'm fake?
Like well, yeah. But like
That's
my pictures,
crazy.
no. My pictures are not like the ones where it's like, oh, that's like a fake person. Like
I mean,
there's
like,
no way.
they're definitely fake when it's like blurry as. I see so many that are like.
It's like a
so
screenshot
blurry.
after screenshot after
Yeah.
screenshot. You see like the white outline of like the photo, like it was already.
And you can like their face is like digital, to like pixelated.
Yeah,
like you
look
can't
like a Minecraft character.
Yeah.
Like okay, cute.
On Facebook the other day, I got a message.
Facebook has dating, by the way. Anyway,
I know I've never tried it. But like speaking of scam accounts,
you can see your family members if you're swiping through. I don't know. Anyway, if you're gonna see like your cut, I don't know. Anyway,
I had like a friend request from a Travis Kelce account. Obviously, it's not
on Facebook.
Obviously, it's not real. Like
you don't know. He's
not real.
He grew up close to where we did.
Christopher, it's not real. It literally says it works at
Taylor.
football.
It wasn't him.
Works at football, and so I was like, oh, he doesn't have any friends. Like, I'm gonna add him and see if he like tries to scam me or whatever. And so I added him, and he was like, "Hello, Courtney." I was like,
absolutely
"Ew,
not.
What the fuck?"
Absolutely
that was kind of
not.
like creepy.
Did you respond?
I did. I said, "Hey," and then he like said something. He like called me beautiful, and I said, "Are you flirting with me?" And he said, "Nah." I was like, "That's kind of rude. Just lie and say yeah."
I think it's very ambitious to use Travis Kelce as like a fake. Well, and it says Travis Kelce. Like,
yeah.
Let's get real.
I don't know. I thought it was funny. I've been talking to it because I think it's funny.
You're actively still messaging them?
Am I going?
What if it's AI? Maybe it's AI because
maybe.
weren't some celebrities submitting like their AI like to like so you can like talk to them like or something. So you could like talk to like Dua Lipa on like Instagram or something, and it's like her AI person.
I don't really know about that.
AI gonna start making like dating profiles? Is that gonna like happen? Like I don't know, like to practice, like to like that could be a business. Like
I don't know, that's kind of sad. Just
not
go on an actual date.
So of all the apps, which one do you prefer? I feel like I prefer like Tinder the most.
Tinder because it's the easiest
It's
and it
tried
doesn't
and
ask you a
true.
lot of questions.
It's like the one. I feel like it kind of does. Well,
No, Bumble was asking me hella questions. I was so
dude,
annoyed.
like the prompts. Although I think this Tinder, I think you can do prompts on it now. You're gonna like use the app. That's why I do appreciate some of those people who are like sincere and like actually using it. Like be legit
Yeah.
or don't like. You're not gonna say that in person because I feel like a lot of straight guys like use like pickup lines.
Yeah, some guy messaged me and said that I would look good in this hoodie.
I mean, no, that's cute.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like you didn't respond.
No.
No, I feel like I would respond. I actually, I would. I would
You would
respond to
respond and be
that.
like, I don't think so.
I'd be like,
What is it? What color is it?
I'd be like, what size are you? Because I'm just so tiny. I
You're
don't know if it's
just
gonna
so
fit.
small.
It's gonna fit like a blanket. Like, dude, dating apps and like for like gay people is like very like, hey, what's your name? Where are you from? Who do you know? When do you want to move in?
U-Haul gaze.
Yeah, I didn't know that's what it was called. I didn't really know that was a thing. But yeah, there's like those couples that like they literally they're not even like official and they already like move in together and then they're like then they're official.
I know, you're just gonna break up. Like, do people
You
really
are
think
like
that
no
they're gonna
that
be together for that long?
there's no way that they think rationally like that.
There's
But
no way.
also I feel like gay people just like don't care. They're
Yeah,
like,
that's
okay, well if we
true.
break up we'll be friends, we'll be roommates.
I kind of wish you were a U-Haul gay. I think that would have been funny.
There's no way. I'm like the opposite of a U-Haul
You're
gay. I'm like the
you are
a paper airplane gay. Like
a
I am like
paper.
you throw it in the air and it is slowly falling down. Like there's no way. There's no way. Because I gotta get to know somebody. I gotta ask all the right questions.
I mean, but that's like good. Yeah.
You really don't get to know somebody until you move in. Sure, but like
I
I'll
don't
find out
think
what I
I
need to
want to
know.
get to know you that much yet. Like,
You took a break, fatty.
we took a break so I can eat my cookies like the little cookie monster I am.
Yeah, she had 6 cookies. Well,
That
she
is not true. There's 2 more left in there.
what did I order at McDonald's?
He had a lot from McDonald's. He got a 60 piece and he ate it all.
Fuck it up.
And
did
he
not
had
know
like
that.
3 McCrispies.
Would you ever go to McDonald's on a date?
I have.
Wait, no, you haven't. Yeah, you have.
Yes, I
In
have.
high school? What's his name?
I don't know. I was graduated at McDonald's and we ate in his car and watched Rick and Morty on his phone. That was a really long date. That was like the last thing that we did. Cause I was starving. And
Wait,
like I should say really quick how like everything we did during this 8-hour date.
dude, literally that was wild. I didn't hear from you for like literally the entire day, and you were like, Christopher, I just
It
got
was
home.
so okay. It was okay. It started at we went to Waffle House because I've never been there.
Dude, I don't even know where there's. That's
It
like
was
30
far.
minutes
It was
plus
far.
from us.
Okay, so we went to Waffle House
All planned by him.
and yeah, he asked if I wanted to go like the next morning and I was like, yeah. Just thinking that it would just be Waffle House and then he takes me home.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, we went there at like 10.
Yeah.
And then after that, he said that we were kind of near like a park. I was just like, "Oh yeah, sure we can go." We went there for a little bit ish, I think. I don't know. I think I kind of blacked out because I was just like, "What the fuck is going on?" And so we did that, and then
Wait, that was at what time you guys went to Waffle House?
10,
And
and we went to that park or whatever. I think like I said, I don't really remember.
because
We
like
actually
what, you
made
were
it
under the
there.
impression you guys were just going to Waffle House,
Yes.
and then you're like, okay, like yeah, we can go to
And
like
then
a
it turned
park.
into a whole day where after the park, I went with him to go pick up his mom from work.
Oh yeah.
And then he had to take her to like a couple stores. And then
While you're in the car.
yeah. Yeah. And then after that, we like dropped her off at home or whatever. And then he wanted to go to like some Spirit Halloween stores, so we went to some of those.
Like,
And
how do
then
you bring that up? Like, I just want to go to the Spirit Halloween store. Like on a
yeah.
date. Like,
Because we went to that and we also went to Party City. Which now that I kind of think about it, we might have done that before picking up his mom, like just as a
Spirit
buffer.
Halloween, like after the park.
Yeah, like waiting for his mom to be like
Waffle
done with what she's
House.
doing.
So the timeline goes as Waffle House, Park,
Mm-hmm.
Spirit Halloween, Party City,
Mom,
pick up the mom,
home,
his house,
his house,
drop off mom,
drop off mom, And then in like the midst of like us being at the Halloween stores, he was telling me about a Halloween maze or something that we should go to. Okay. It was far. It was like 30 minutes away, and I was
Oh
just
my
like,
god. Did you guys have
okay,
to stop
like
at the
that's
gas station
fine.
too? Like
Right. And at this point, I'm like starting to get hungry again. I was just wanting to go home. Like I was so over it. It was like 3, 4 o'clock. Maze wasn't open because it was like a weekday.
oh, this is on a weekday?
Yeah.
Absolutely
It wasn't
not.
even open.
No.
So we literally just walked around it
Ew.
as it
This
was
is
like
giving such
closed.
bad energy.
And then after that, I was like, he was like asking me if I wanted to do anything else. And I was like,
I'm shocked that you didn't be
I
like
think I just said I was hungry. So,
would be like, okay, I'm like over this. I need to leave.
I mean, like, once we got McDonald's, I was like, because we drove all the way back to like, get food or whatever. So it was like another 30 minutes for me waiting to eat. So we went to McDonald's and we were eating. That's when we were eating in
Work.
his car, watching TV. And then finally, after that, he took me home, and I got home at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. Then
Your
after
parents
that,
like, how was your date?
once I got home, laying in bed, decompressing,
Yeah.
like gossiping to my friends about what the fuck just happened.
I think yeah, you like called me and you were
Yeah,
like, I literally just got home from the state and like I
yeah.
don't know what to do.
I was watching TV.
Didn't
He FaceTimes me.
he immediately after the date?
I did not answer. I don't think I responded to him until maybe like 2 a.m. when I got up to pee. I was like, sorry, I passed out. And then I just like turned my phone back on D&D and like went to sleep. I saw him maybe like one other time after that
But it was
to go
not.
to a party, but it wasn't like a long ass. That was wild. Like, I don't think I've ever, I mean, some people like clingy people, but that day
I
I
don't even know if
realized
that's like clingy. I just feel like that's someone who like
clingy, that you don't think that's clingy?
I
He
just
called me and texted me like right
oh yeah,
after.
that's true. Like didn't want it to end, still wants to check in, like okay, wait a minute. I don't know if this is like unrelated or kind of related to, but like people like after the date that are like, I just couldn't. Like, yeah, give you like a recap of like your date with them, and they're like, I just couldn't stop like looking into your like, you know what I mean? Like, they
I
just like
kind of know what
keep
you mean.
like recapping like that day or the date or whatever. I just think that's like that is weird to me.
Yeah.
Saying all these like sweet things over
Saying all
text,
these sweet things
all these
icks
sweet
me
things
out.
it kind of does. But like saying all these sweet things over text and then, but
Yeah.
in person, like
Like
themselves like the whole time.
standoffish, just like
Yeah.
not really saying
Like too
anything.
cool to like kind of like be like all flirty. Like people who are afraid to be flirty in person, like that is like that's whack. The person that you claim to be on your
Stand
dating
on
profile,
business.
like put your money where your mouth is. Like if you're saying all these sweet things over like text, like be legit about it in person too. Like people have egos where they don't want to like act like that in person.
A guy says stuff like that to me in person, I think I'd be like, okay.
How do you feel about a guy typing in lowercase letters? Like
Like specifically, always
their auto
lowercase.
capitalized is off.
That's that's weird. What are we, like 2?
Are we?
Are we in second
Is it
grade?
2013?
That's like weird, cause like that gives me like the energy of like people that write like XD.
I feel like it's coming back. XD. I
Well,
feel like
like
that's coming back.
that's like the energy of like people that
No,
say
I feel like that's
XD
cute.
and like RAR.
No, we're
That's
not
what
saying.
it gives.
No, we're not saying that. If a guy sent like XD, I feel like I'd be like, oh, like it's cute.
That's cute.
That is, but like,
No,
I don't
I
like.
like being like serious about it. Like no,
I mean, but this is coming from someone who types in all caps,
and you never
spell
anything
anything
right.
right. A guy like types in like all lowercase letters. I just feel like that's like
That's so unmasculine of
that's what I was gonna
him.
say. I was like, it's kind of girly.
It's
Like,
girly pop.
no, like grow up. Like we're not doing that anymore. Like I don't know.
Yeah, you're trying too hard to like to the point where you don't you have to like triple click so it's all lowercase, or is it one
I
click
don't know
and
what I don't know what the functions are in the
like
thing.
that's just like doing too much.
Like the settings you can turn off like
Oh well,
the
that's
auto capitals.
having to
To
turn
do
that
that,
off is doing too much.
have to recap to the rules. 3 photos
3
minimum
photos
or max. Like low key.
No long bios.
Wait, you can put videos in your.
Don't do that either.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't. No voice notes.
No voice note. Well, I kind of like to hear what they would sound like, but if voice
I mean, I don't want
notes
you to
is
sound like Mickey Mouse, but like,
if voice notes is an option, go ahead,
hold
but don't
on.
make it too long.
If you think you sound like a cartoon character, you should do it so I'm ready. So I'm prepped. I want to know if it's Kermit the Frog or if it's SpongeBob.
If you do a voice memo, sing.
I don't think I want that. I don't think I
That
have
would be
told you
funny.
this so many times. I don't like singers. I'm jealous of people that can sing, but I don't like when people
Sing, and I want to hear your guitar playing.
It doesn't matter. Like my one ex would like just sing randomly. I
Is
don't know
it
why.
good?
No. Anyways, but don't send a voice memo. No black and white photos.
No black and white photos.
For any reason. I feel like millennials use black and white photos because they're millennials, and then people our age might use black and white photos because they're trying to be like artsy
Edgy.
and edgy. Don't be edgy. Nobody is, I think, naturally edgy. Don't try to be edgy.
I don't know. I feel like some people are naturally edgy. You can kind of tell who can pull it off and who
That's
can't.
true. So, no black and white photos. 3 to 5 photos, maybe. No videos.
If you have a picture of yourself wearing like a crop top,
I'm swiping.
make that your first picture.
First photo. I agree. That could be cute.
Men in crop tops is really hot.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's like kind of it. Like, just it's Valentine's Day. Like, if you don't like have someone like that's like okay. Like, I mean,
No, that's fucking embarrassing and it's sad.
it is kind of embarrassing to not have a Valentine, but I don't know. So that was, I guess, the first episode of the bathroom
of
gossip.
the bathroom gossip.
You're in the right place.
Courtney.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
Wash your hands, you dirty whores, and flush that toilet.